Battle ratings, the fundamental part of War Thunder that has caused a lot of contention and sparked a lot of conversation in the community. I personally have had my fair share of thoughts about it, but today I want to talk about why it's a good thing in War Thunder and how it can be even better in the game. But first, we must understand where the contention comes from and what makes players so hateful towards the system. Now, we dive into the nitty-gritty of it. The battle rating system has been around since the creation of War Thunder and continued to increase and change throughout its 13-year lifespan. Now, what makes this system work and why did Gaijin use this system to begin with? Well, in earlier stages of the game, War Thunder was only supposed to be a World War II air simulator game, with the first implementation of ground forces in May of 2014 with the German World War II ground vehicles. Now, this is where some players consider the best part of War Thunder to be, the World War II planes and tanks where the game was originally made for, and don't play top tier or any vehicles past that. However, there are many who do push past that tier and keep grinding to the top. So, this is where the contention starts. Planes and tanks that feel too powerful or even broken are in battle ratings that us the players don't agree with or don't think is fair or balanced. With planes and tanks coming to the game like the Yak-130, J-22M1A, L-39 Albatross, and T-58, and even existing things like the 35mm SPA domination of 8.3 to 8.7, and other AAs like the ZSU-57, and airplanes like the T-2, Su-30 MKK or Su-30 MK2, and the Sea Meteor, nicknamed the Sea Jesus because of how good it is. Now, I cannot cover every overpowered plane and tank in the game because that would take forever, but you get my point. Now, where my biggest contention as a player comes in at is 12.3 to 14.7 and the implementation of certain planes into those battle ratings. So, let's dive into the biggest issue I have with this BR bracket. The F-16AJ introduced into the game in March of 2023, bringing the F-16 to the Japanese tech tree and sitting at a battle rating of 12.7, with it bringing the AGM-65 to the tech tree as well as bringing much needed top tier air and ground additions to the tech tree. Now, this plane 3 years later with the same loadout of 4 9Ls and 2 AIM-7Fs is still sitting at a battle rating of 12.7. Next, the MiG-29-913, introduced in December of 2022, alongside the F-16s, brought the latest and greatest airplanes and a brand new top-tier vehicle to the two biggest nations. Now, fast forward 4 years, and what has changed? Well, it moved up 0.3 BR to 13.0 and got access to the R-73 missile, but that's where the changes end. Now, what's next? The Su-30 MK2 AMV introduced in November of 2025, sitting at a battle rating of 13.3 with 6 R-77s and 4 R-73s, quickly becoming one of the most bought premiums and taking over the battle rating and creating a problem within the community. Many planes that I love to play, including the aforementioned F-16AJ and MiG-29-913, feel unplayable and uncompetitive in this new environment. With only 2 Fox 1s, no TWS or HMD for the F-16, and no digital RWR for the MiG-29. Both these planes just feel outclassed and are in a BR that is no longer suited for them. So, what would I do to fix these issues that have arrived with the increasing BR and implementation of better and better vehicles into the game? So, what's the fix? How can this issue be resolved? Well, there's 2 ways in my opinion. One is more commonly talked about, and the other is something I came up with myself. Battle rating decompression, something the community has asked for years. Gaijin had tried to do it, but with the changes coming in August of this year, it has felt as though they are just decompressing certain BRs and then compressing others. So, the solution. Increase the maximum BR even more, and work on decompressing all the BRs that will fall lower and lower. Now, this is the most widely talked about and requested solution to the system. Now, for my own solution. Each plane must face planes with similar capabilities, taking the BR system and making it even stricter. Anything with only Fox 1s and Fox 2s will face a maximum of planes with the same armament. For example, making 13.0 the maximum battle rating for those planes. No plane would get up-tiered to see Fox 3s and therefore still have a place in the meta, and not killing the plane with new additions to the game. Now, I know people will say, well, what about the F2 Premium with an ACER radar at 13.0 with only Fox 1s? Well, those planes would have some exception. And I'm not saying that there is no exception at all. Of course there's an exception. But every plane, in my opinion, should have a place to shine and be enjoyed when grinding it. So that is my solution on how to fix the issue. Now, what should our conclusion be? Well, I'm not saying that Gaijin made an awful decision or a horrible decision with its implementation of the BR system into the game. Actually, quite the opposite. I think Gaijin used a really good system, and the battle rating system is the best system for the game and how it is to be played. However, in my opinion, it needs some tuning, and so does the community. So, what should we take away from this? Well, without the BR system, we wouldn't have the game we love, and sometimes hate so much. But that doesn't mean that we the players can't ask for change and hope to improve the game we love. Recently, Gaijin put out a survey, and I think it is important that we give them our feedback and ask for change. I will link the survey down below, and I suggest filling it out to make sure that your voice is heard. Now, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.